Hi everyone, I'm John, and welcome back to my channel. It is December 31st, 2021, and like I promised in my last video on Wednesday, I was going to make a video that was sort of a year-in review kind of thing. I've never done this on my channel before, but I'm floating the idea of, for as long as I have this channel up and running, of making a video I post the last day of each year, in which I just show every book I've read. It's not a tremendous number of books, don't worry. I think we're looking at somewhere between 25 and 30 books. I'll show you the title, the author, and the rating on Goodreads that I gave it. I'm doing this in lieu of some people who may not be interested in sitting down and watching 10 to 15 minute book reviews on a single book. And I know I don't really give too much attention to star reviews, but I want to include them here just in case anyone uses them as some sort of, quantitative metric to help them decide whether or not they're interested in actually picking up a book. So let me just start, and hopefully this won't take too terribly long. The first book I read was The Remains of the Day by Katsuo Ishiguro, to which I gave 5 very well-deserved stars. Second, Myself as Witness by James Goldman, 3 stars. I have a precariously leaning pile of books over here I'm trying to not topple over. The Way We Live Now by Anthony Trollope, 4 stars. My first Trollope. Enjoyed it quite a bit. The Conquest of America by Tetsvon Todorov, 4 stars. The Wicked Pavilion by Dawn Powell, one of her New York novels, New York satires, 4 stars. This is arguably the large a set of essays by Christopher Hitchens, 5 stars. The Italian Renaissance, a cultural and social... the Italian Renaissance, Culture and Society in Italy, 4 stars. By author is Peter Burke. This is The Age of American Unreason by Susan Jacoby, 3 stars. I think the pretty underappreciated early novel by Ian Forster, Morris, 4 stars. Conservatism, The Fight for a Tradition by Edmund Fawcett, also 4 stars. The Holy Roman Empire, A Short History by Barbara Stolberg-Rillinger, 4 stars. By Rebecca Solnit, River of Shadows, Edward Muybridge and the Technological Wild West, 4 stars. Black Skin, White Masks by Frantz Fanon. 4 stars. You Can't Go Home Again by Thomas Wolfe. 3 stars. Adam Smith, The Man and His Works. 3 stars. Kind of dry, actually, but informative nonetheless. A nice little sort of mid-year surprise. Found this in the library. John Ball's In the Heat of the Night, the original Virgil Tibbs novel, from which I learned there was actually more than one Virgil Tibbs novel. Again, by John Ball. 5 stars. Really, really enjoyed it. The Civilization of Europe in the Renaissance by John Hale. 4 stars. John Meacham's biography of Thomas Jefferson called The Art of Power. 4 stars. The great classic The Souls of Black Folk by W.E.B. Du Bois. Couldn't possibly give this anything less than 5 stars. Uncle Silas by Sheridan Le Fanu. 3 stars. The Future is History. How Totalitarianism Reclaimed Russia by Masha Gessen. 3 stars. The Tenet of Weldfell Hall by Anne Bronte. 5 stars. By Hayden White, The Tropics of Discourse, Essays in Cultural Criticism. 4 stars. I read each of these essays with 2 other people, David Gosley and Daniel Garner. We posted each of those conversations on my channel. You can also find them on David's channel. Each talk is somewhere between 30 and 45 minutes approximately. Covers a wide variety of material. Some more interesting than others, but some good stuff to talk about. The Common Wind, Afro-American Currents in the Age of the Haitian Revolution by Julius S. Scott. 4 stars. The Social Life of Books. Let's see. Reading Together in the 18th Century Home by Abigail Williams. 4 stars. And last, but not least, Christopher... I got something on the cover of my book here. Christopher Hill's book, his classic, on sort of the cultural background of the English Revolution. The World Turned Upside Down, radical ideas during the English Revolution by Christopher Hill in this Penguin edition. Also, 4 stars. And you may have noticed, that's my last book, you may have noticed that for a couple of these, there are no reviews up, and that's because I'm playing a game of catch-up with writing reviews. So, hopefully by around the end of February, if not sooner, you will have seen a full-fledged book review of absolutely everything. Of course, most of these have already had their reviews posted, but you'll notice there's probably 3 or 4 that haven't been talked about in their own video, but those will be coming up in their due course. I hope that was, for those of you out there who might not be interested in longer videos or reviews, interesting, or gives you some sort of idea of what I read or did this year, was thinking about, and let you know if you might want to pick any of these up. If you have any questions for me, please leave them down below, and I will answer you. Thanks, and I will see you in the new year. Happy New Year, everyone.